Hi guys, it's that time of the week again. Good morning, happy Saturday, or happy Saturday in general, whenever you're seeing this video. Alrighty, dighty. A lot of you commented. Thank you for your comments. I read all of them. I read all your remarks. For newbies, welcome aboard. Nice to hear from you guys also. All right, some rules for my reading, and just in case you don't know if you're new to my channel, you are my queens, whether you're male or female. Incoming energy is the kings. The universe just knows how I read my cards, so the cards come out the way I need for me to read to you. I don't sugarcoat things, as most of you already know. I have a unique way of reading cards. We use a lot of advice here. We use a lot in regards to enlightenment, opening your human construct to stop repeating patterns or, to identify certain issues in your life. And we use the tarot to do that. I also heard what you guys said about the before and after, or rather, yeah, the before and after tarot, which we did last week. I got great feedback from it, so we're going to continue to use that also. There's a preliminary message here, which is the Six of Pentacles, which is some of you might have gotten a promotion or a little bit more money. Some of you might have gotten a bonus or a raise. Others of you, this could be talking about someone needing help from you or attention from you. This is also the Beggar's card. So I don't know if you're begging for something, attention, love, and you're only getting breadcrumbs from somebody, or even like your boss, your lover, whoever, you get it. But regardless of this, I think it's like somewhat good news for you, Aries, but I think you're hesitant too. It's like you're celebrating good news, but I don't know, something's niggling at the back of your mind. Like you have a little bit of concern about the future. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to worry at all. Everything's turning up roses. I'm not even kidding. Okay, the love life might be up and down, but that's all right. That's what 2024 is going to be about. Let's begin laying out the cards. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. What's going on for Aries the last week of November into the first week of December? How time flies, right? Situation, please. Also, I read upright, I read reverse, and I read sideways. If it comes in sideways, that means to me it's a challenge position. So it's challenging the cards that are coming out with it in combination. I will explain as I go. First card that came out is the Justice in reverse. You feel like something's unfair, unbalanced, not cool. Yeah, you feel not jilted per se, maybe jilted. I don't know. This could be at work or your love lives. You feel like shit's unfair. Period. The end. Like you're getting a shitty end of the stick on something. Even though you're getting praised, I feel you're still getting something unfair. Can I have one more for the situation of Aries, please? Oh, look at that. That's crazy. The world's in reverse, unfinished business. There's a chapter here you have not wrapped up. And I get you, Aries, and it won't be wrapped up and it's not going to be buttoned up until you do take care of it. All right? So you do have some unfinished business here with somebody. And I get the feeling also, Aries, from you. You're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to get the last laugh because I learned patience. And you did. You also need to remember, and this is very important, you all listen to me, especially if you're an Aries and not a cross watcher. Aries, you gotta watch yourself before you wreck yourself. So you're gonna be learning how to control emotions coming into 2024. Your anger, you being upset, you're going to be more romantic-y than you are going to be more passionate. So these are the things that you're going to be learning in 2024. But now they're going to start the pre-shadow effect. Why am I bringing that all up? Because I see why you might feel that way. I see here you feel there's unfinished business for some shit that's not fair. You haven't gotten your fair share or you know, your shtick out of this. I see you at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups trying to make decisions. You're like, if they don't like me, I'll find somebody else who will like me and appreciate me. All right, what's coming in towards Aries, please? It's lovely to see a card as I shuffle it and falling on the table. It does a little dance, wanting to know which position it's going to fall, right? That's why I read all three ways. So, You have the King of Wands, who kind of wanted to come in the reverse. The King of Wand in reverse is you're either breaking up with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be a fire sign, but they represent that element. So that's somebody very passionate, very creative, very attractive. There's a lot of chemistry there, but it was like this, right? So it's a challenge, it's upside down, it's like a no go. Either it's a breaking up with somebody or it's just there's something off with this person. Pisces energy and Gemini energy, you have Hangman in reverse, and you also have the Lovers upright. So you're sitting here dealing with this lover and you're trying to tell yourself or see something here in a different perspective. If that's not you, then it's them. You're like, you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you're making up excuses for this individual or whatnot, or it's the other way around. But a lover is not your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They're not your husband or your wife. They're a choice. You can decide to be together, whatever your uphill battles are and why you're not getting together and in public or whatnot. I don't know. You're trying to see something from a different perspective, so you're hanging there. And what's crossing you is this person. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. So I guess you're trying to turn this passionate new beginning into something. We'll see. What doesn't Aries see coming their way? Of course. And there's our other person from last week. The air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, this doesn't have to be that sign. This is just somebody, very cerebral, very smart, very analytical, likes to read a lot, is very fair, they're balanced and honest. But they're not very emotional, and you don't really know what they're thinking or feeling. They have you guessing. There is some kind of resistance or hesitancy with this individual. And I don't know if that's you with them or them with you. The hesitation, the resistance, the pushback. And because of that reason, Aries, you have fear of the unknown. You have fear of the future. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You actually don't know what the hell's going on in this person's head. All right, so you're mentally trying to disengage here and try something new, try something different, because you obviously have a passionate new beginning trying to come in. Why do I feel like it's incoming? Because it was at the bottom of the deck and not on the table. And this person plays a role. That's why you have two people here that you're dealing with, or two sources of situations with the two people you're dealing with, and they're both in the cross position telling me you're struggling between the two of them. Which direction possibly? I don't know. What's interesting though is when you mentally disengage, your path starts clearing up. Your problems start moving aside. Let's continue. Let's see what the advice is here for the week. Advice for Aries, please. When I said lovers is a choice, you have to decide what you two are. Are you more than just lovers? Are you just gonna have a good time and that's it? Are you gonna go your separate ways? According to this advice, Two of Cups, you guys feel the same way and you might not even know it. And I think that's what it's kind of telling me. Whoever you're thinking about partnering up with here, Aries, they feel the same way about you as you feel about them, but you might be having doubts. You might be having concerns over this partnership. But if it's falling in your advice position, Spirit's like, go for the partnership. Go for the partnership. It's lucky. The bottom of the deck is showing me the Three of Pentacles, which is a collaboration. I like the Two of Cups more than I like Lovers because it tells me in minor arcana it's your free will choice, but it's also theirs, and you both agree. Lovers, there's other circumstances in your external environments that are causing either a delay or a problem or an issue, even though you are profoundly connected. Let's continue. Let's see what the outcome for the week is. Outcome for the week for Aries, please. Extenuating circumstances. I couldn't fucking say the word before. It was so annoying. Now I'm saying it. There's extenuating circumstances with you and this lover. Outcome for the week. Oh, hello, third party. No, I mean third person. Who's this? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. And why are they in the reverse? Why are all your people in the reverse, Aries? Why are these... This, first of all, is an emotionally unavailable individual. Also, this could be a water sign that you broke up with, or it's not moving forward with this person. One of those situations. Let me have one more, please. So maybe I'm describing one of the two people you're dealing with, or that water sign that you're kind of breaking up with. I see the sun here. This person makes you happy. I don't know. I get the feeling, honestly, Aries, like I felt this glow. I felt the sunshine. I feel like you're going to have a burden lifted off your shoulders when this one person leaves your life, gets out of your way. Because I think that you're going to end up having success somehow, some way. Because someone's going to come back to vindicate you, validate you, and this is where you're going to have success. I don't know if this individual was a thorn in your side or the problem or whatever, but when this one individual removes itself from your existence, your circumstance, your situation, you find a level of success. Now, I don't know if that's with person B, C, D, E, or F. I have no idea. Or even if this is at work, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Now, let's see if I'm correct. We're going to do before. Universe, angel, spirit guides. Why is justice and the world in reverse? Before we got here. Oh, remember last week you guys had a bunch of twos and you couldn't make a choice or a decision? Interesting. Here they are again, two twos, but they're in the reverse, really struggling to make a choice. Isn't it crazy how the before tarot is literally showing me your cards from last week? So it's making sense to me. So for those of you who haven't seen last week's video, maybe you should go see it if you resonate with this storyline. So you really had a hard time juggling two situations, two peoples, two things. You got tired, I don't know, but you struggled to see which one was gonna be the right decision for you. Look at this, in the upright position, you see her? She's untying the blindfold. She put the daggers in the ground and she's like, you know what, it's time to make that decision. In the reverse, you haven't gotten there yet, but these are in the past position, which is leading you to this situation, something that's unfair. The world, Sagittarius, and Libra with justice. What's the other card? Oh. And 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Not collaborating. Not working it out. Not allowing a third-party situation to go on. Anyway, you had a third-party situation where there was a lack of collaboration with one particular individual, which led to something being unfair and unfinished business. And you, my friend, Aries, with Mars backing you right now, you're like, I'm definitely going to get the last laugh. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to hold back. I'm going to fucking do what I got to do. And then let's see what you do when I walk out the door. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. You don't leave people to teach them a lesson. You leave because you've learned yours. Continuing. Let's do the after. Clarifying for Aries. The Fool, which is kind of your energy. This is a lot, but let's see. This is funny. I feel like, I don't know, those of you who follow me on Instagram, I'm not sure if you do. I posted a story, like 5 signs who are like, I don't give a fuck. You're one of them, obviously. But this is the epitome of I don't give a fuck. Look at this picture. See this dude? This cup is given to you by God. You are spilling it out because you're focused on this. So you don't really give a shit. So this is like unrequited love. This is runner chaser dynamic type of energy. This is having a fling, an affair, something non-committal. You being curious. The Page of Wands. What else is out there? What can I do? Where do I stem from here? But this is curiosity with a level of excitement. Like, think like a little kid in a candy store. Think like of somebody who just graduated college and they're about to start their life. Think about you starting a new path, a new chapter, and you're excited about it because it's something new. It's something different, right? Here you are with the Seven of Cups trying to make those choices. Here's the World card, where, by the way, you have it here in reverse, clarifying you are about to start a new chapter with the Fool. You're about to take a leap of faith and a risk, wrapping these all up together for you, Aries. You're taking a leap of faith and a risk, and you're about to start a new chapter. You're just deciding what's best for you right now. You are curious and excited about your future. You realize you're not committing to anything because nothing is satisfying you. Nothing's making you happy. So you're going to put yourself out there and figure that out. And you're on that mission. And I'm really, really excited for you. And I'm really, really happy for you because this year it's done. This spiritual year is wrapping up. All right. And now Mars is like the pre-shadow effects of what you're going to be implementing in 2024. Because 2024 is going to be a fucking great year for you guys. All right. Let's continue. See the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. You're opening your eyes to new avenues. Here you are with financial independence. You're kind of going into this zone right now, Aries, thinking truly what's best for you, but you're doing it with logic and reasoning, and you're trying to balance things out. And anybody that slights you or messes with you, I think you're calculating things before you judge and jump. So that's the interesting thing I'm feeling and seeing here with you guys. You're hearing a lot of good news and good things, but you still have some doubts. I don't think you really need to, but let's see. We have King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Jesus. Hangman in reverse. Before. Tell me before. The Strength in reverse. Let's return. The Strength in reverse. Wow. Turn the deck around just so then to come up reversed again. That's crazy. All right. The Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You tried something. You might have had a passionate new beginning here with somebody and it just didn't take off because you're still single. This is before. So this is why this person here, this individual here is in your cross position because you're lovers and you're trying to see something in a different perspective and it's in the cross position. But I think what's happening is you no longer resisted something or you just, I don't know, you started moving forward, Aries. Some of you might have lost your strength. Others of you, this is a Leo energy. Maybe you're dealing with Leos. What's going on after? Clarify this for me, please. Clarify the Lover, the Hangman in reverse, and the King of Wands with after, please. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You're stressing, you're having sleepless nights in regards to walking away from something that's not fulfilling you. All right? And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Devil. Again, in my Instagram stories, I posted something about the Devil. Go back, look at my Instagram stories. They're interesting to explain. I'm explaining the Devil Tarot card in that story. They're about fears. Fears of the future, the unknown, staying with a partner or a person because you don't think you're going to meet another one, obsession, codependency, a bunch of shit. Others of you, you could be just dealing with a toxic person, maybe even a Capricorn. But this over here is telling me this is like more or less like a very fiery, passionate type of person. And you're wanting to walk away, but you're stressing out over it and you're trying to see something from a different perspective. So you're going to be put in that position. And that's why it's in your future position or what's coming towards you, or if it's even presently happening to you right now. But it'll be even more so in the next week or two. All right, so continuing to what you don't see coming your way. What's going on here, Spirit, with the Moon, King of Swords, Magician? You basically have every sign here, by the way, so. Because the Magician's also a Taurus card. Four of Wands in reverse. You are not elevating in a relationship. You are not elevating at work. You are not elevating in your career. You were not, getting any kind of good news. And that's what this means. Like, you couldn't find your footing, your platform here with someone or something. That's what's leading to all of this. You mentally disengaging, you worried over your future, you trying to manifest something big for your life in your future. And somehow it involves this individual, this air sign person. There's where you feel this lack of success, trying to get over this pain. You thinking about yourself now because there's no truth here. There's no honesty. Or there's no conversation. There's not getting anywhere with this person because you're not speaking, I suppose. All right, let's continue. Let's see what the after says. Please clarify with after. Page of Pentacles. You're remaining positive and hopeful. I think this is why you're mentally disengaging. I think for you to persevere or for you to get through something or deal with something, especially a choice, or for you seeing what you have before you and making choices from it, you're trying to remain positive and hopeful here, right? But what fell on the table is the Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You still are in the learning process of something, right? But you're still, you're happy. You're getting your wish fulfillment on a self level. And maybe there's opportunity here with something, whether that's at your job or with this person, but you have stagnated. You've hit a brick wall. I mean, you're cool with where you are, but you obviously want more. And that's probably what you're trying to manifest because you're not elevating to something. So you're not going on to the next level in your relationship, or you're not going on to the next level at your job. So you're trying to manifest that for yourself in your future. You're getting praise and kudos. You're with people that like you and care about you, but you're not getting the feedback or the acceleration that you need. So you're learning also from this. You're trying. At least you're trying. That's what the Page of Pentacles is telling me. Now, continuing. Let's see what the Two of Cups is huge to be in your advice. Because this is a blessed union. This is a blessed partnership. And Spirit's like, if you have the capabilities of getting in a partnership here with somebody, do it. Whether it's business or love. Clarify with before. Two of Cups for Aries, please. All right, let's continue. Give me 1 second. All right, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Wow, the Lovers and the Three of Wands. All right, so before you had somebody ask you out, or maybe you asked somebody out and then you waited to see what would happen, the results of that. Because you were looking at your options. You were going blind. I mean, like, you were driving blind. You're like, I'll just do this and see what happens. Or right now, I don't know what choice to make. This is before. So you sat there and you're like, you know what? Let me ask this person out. Talk on an emotional level. Maybe you received an invitation and you went. Your ships came in. There was some kind of response. But then it left you wondering what choice to make here with this lover. This is it. This is your time. This is when you say, Aries, I'm like, I need to bring this into the light. Like, what do you want? I don't want to be a lover forever. I want to be in a relationship. I want something grounded and healthy and important, to me. And you're going to bring this into the light. And Spirit's like, you have that opportunity. I'll tell you something else, Aries. You bring anything into the light, it will not steer you wrong. Even if you don't get the answer that you want or need, you're going to get the answer. You're going to get the truth. The only thing that runs away from the light are cockroaches. If they run away from the truth and the answers and the light, you're dealing with a cockroach. All right. But I don't think you are, honestly, because you're lovers. But, Spirit's like, there's a potential here to be a partner. Let's see what after. Because before, I see what led you here. I see before you went out. I see that you were lovers. I see they were an option. I see they were a choice. I see something arrived for you. All right. After, with this Two of Cups for Aries. Wow. Eight of Pentacles. And you're like, oh, wow. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Gives a shit. It's the working card. Yeah. Because if it's in your advice, it's telling you this is what you need to do to get in a partnership. A relationship is just as hard as any fucking job. You have to put work and effort, and it takes two to tango. You don't tango by yourself. You're not going to win the dance competition with one person in a partnership. You need both. That's why we say lovers is a choice. But it feels like this person wants the same thing. Spirit's like, you're both going to work on it. If you both decide that you want to get in this relationship, yeah, it's going to be a burden. Yeah, it's going to be a little hard and tough. But you already put so much work into yourself, Aries. Look at this card. You already put so much hard work and effort, and you're looking down. Do you know that this is what you built up within you, inside you? Your career, your respect, your loyalty, your trade, your skill set, your own fucking human construct that you worked on. There it is. And you're facing all of this, not realizing this is everything you've done. It's the same thing with this person. You're willing to put this work in. That's what's going to happen. That's your advice. Obviously, you guys could take it and leave it. You do what you will. But look at this. Also, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Cups, which is telling me something about fond memories from the recent past. What was that? You remembered your worth and your value with this Empress back here, and how hard you fought to get here. And when you fight hard to be in this partnership, to be in this relationship, this is where you'll end up. The Two of Cups, like this. The Two of Cups. You will end like this. It's like my boss at work. It's not even my boss, it's my boss's boss. We had a big argument, and I didn't even care if she was going to fire me because I knew my worth and value. I controlled my emotions. I tempered myself. I didn't try to wreck myself, but I reined it in. And I explained XYZ. Now, if you feel like you can't utilize my skill set here, I'm more than happy to go. And you know what? Come 2 weeks later, yesterday, she's sitting there telling me how, she's impressed with my work set, my skill set, this and that. But when I initially had that conversation with her, I wanted to kill her. I fucking hated her. And I had to just deal with it and be with it, be with those emotions over the last few weeks. If you can control yourself, Aries, and you can get to this place and you can harmonize with someone in your romantic love lives or whoever you're dealing with, that is a partnership that you have to have, things can go well. And that's what the working card is. Me working hard to get to that point. You working hard with this person and in your life to get there. You both have to want it. Obviously, I noticed that she noticed what I was saying was accurate. She put stock into me. She listened to me. And now she's working with me as a partner. These are the things that I mean to explain to you guys. Continuing. I hope I'm not too preachy, but I just feel like I needed to explain that a little bit further for you. Because it's so important to understand that putting hard work and effort into a situation does garner results. And that's what this is. This is a person garnering results. And there they are, stacked up. I love it. This is why you have the Sun card in your outcome. This is the best card in the whole fucking deck, and it's in your outcome position. The best position to be in, because at the end of the day, this is what you get. You get happiness. And what is that? That's the emotion and feeling every human being on this planet strives to achieve, whatever that is for them. All right, before this, King of Cups in reverse, the Sun upright. This King of Cups was a problem for you before. Or at least they put you in a precarious position or situation. Let's see how that one lands. This person, oh, now I get the feeling. Now I understand what it's trying to say. See, first of all, you have this King of Cups in reverse. Before, there they are, King of Cups sideways. Isn't it crazy how cards just always come out to where they need to be? Anyway, you also have the Betrayal card in the cross position. Now I understand. Let me get the other card on the floor. Either this person betrayed you, or it is because of them you feel betrayed. That is what I couldn't understand before until now. All right? Because here's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You did hit a roadblock. You've gone as far as you can go within a relationship or your job or your career. You know you're ready for the next level. You know you're ready for the next commitment, right? So that's what led you to these events here with this person. It is because of this person you feel the betrayal, that you feel like you hit a roadblock, that you were forced into the position or situation where now you have to consider, where you go from here. All right? So, and there it is, Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Continuing, let's see what the outcome is saying. Yeah, you were getting breadcrumbs before. You really were. And that's why you feel betrayed. And that's why you feel fucked over for someone else. All right. Outcome. King of Cups in reverse and the Sun. Oh, yeah. You're going to defend yourself. Kind of like what I just explained to you with my boss. There's the Devil. Yeah, you're going to weigh your pros and cons. I mean, the situation might be leading you to something toxic, and you want to be careful, right? It is leading you to something toxic. Look what's behind this, though. Boom, the Sun. I think once you rid yourself of this, you get to this place of happiness, because I think you're going to have an enlightening moment. Your light bulb, your internal light bulb is going to go on. And then let me tell you something else. When your light bulb in here goes on, every other light in the house goes off. Like real off. Like explosion. And you're like, I will burn that bridge. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Never cross it again. And then you start a passion, a new beginning. That restores you balance. That brings in fresh new start in love. And now here you are, able to manifest the real things you need in your life. Goodbye, 2023. Hello, 2024. You are going to weigh your pros and your cons. You will juggle things, right? You will waffle over a situation. You're going to defend yourself or resist some bullshit. Because here you are up at the top, and you have all these naysayers below you. And you're sitting there trying to fight them off. So because of this, and because of that person who maybe got your promotion, or because they went to another lover instead of you, or whatever, the betrayal of this individual leaves you in this place to weigh your pros and cons in a certain situation where you find yourself defending yourself. But I still like the fact that you had the Sun down there. You're getting rid of toxic shit. You're getting rid of something that you don't need anymore. And the eclipse that happened is just only put light to it. And I told you, you're going to get rid of these roaches very, very soon. All right, I'm dying to pull another outcome card, but no, I feel like that's going to be next week's reading, because I really feel like next week's reading is going to be very, very different. Okay, in the land of love, romance angels, what do you see here? One more shuffle. Those of you who are my members, you know we're going to clarify, deep dive in those. Those of you that are new, we go into your person. It's more about love, as this is more about you. We talk about the person on your mind, how they feel, think, their intentions, and actions that they take, and we deep dive on, we layer on top of these cards. New love. I know some of you are going to want to know what this is about. High chemistry. And very soon. Guys, this is the unrequited love card because you were like, whatever, because you had someone else on the brain, all right? You have chemistry here with somebody and you also have new love. When I get very soon, it's like the universe is telling me, look, you don't like it? Give it back to me. I'm going to recycle them and give them to somebody else who wants them because that's just how the universe works. The universe works in a recycling kind of manner. At the bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. So yeah, you met somebody new, but you're not, it looks like you might not be certain. But I do see chemistry. I can't wait to clarify that in the extended. Moving on. I'm going to pause you for a hot second. I want to look for the Rebel deck. These little fuckers ran away from me. I don't know where it is. I'm going to give it 2 seconds to, and if I find these cards, I'm going to read you off the salty cards. If not, moving on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause you here. Okay. I think I found them. All right, what does Aries need to know? For those of you who want to know what these decks are, I put them down in the description box. Aries, please. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Yeah, sorry. It's not me, it's the cards. I have to see the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Shut your mouth and listen. Literally is what it said at the bottom of the deck. Stop talking. This is something where you need to read between the lines and let other people wreck themselves by opening their mouths. Trust me, I think you will benefit from that. I don't know why I feel that way very strongly about that particular card, but I do. Because I don't like seeing the, the fuck over card and the unfinished business all over in your reading. All right, last but not least, Wisdom House of Night. High Priestess of Fire. I haven't seen this one in a very long time. This is telling you it's time to come home, Aries. It's time to be your fire sign selves. Confidence. And loyalty. These are cards that you typically never get. That's why I'm going to read them to you because I think they're extremely important, especially loyalty, because I spoke about loyalty before. But this is also a loyalty to yourself. It's not just from others or you to others. You have chosen the symbol of loyalty, and this means you are being called to stand up for who and what you believe in. Who or what you believe in. Do you know the story of the beautiful girl who saw the good in another and remained steadfast in her love against all odds? The working card in your advice. Loyalty is tested at times, and you may be asked to assess whether others deserve your loyalty. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where it's difficult to speak up for another person, a cause, or even for yourself. Now is the time to be faithful to your best qualities and to leave the rest behind. This is a true test of character. I know you're going to choose rightly. Stand up for what you believe. Be loyal only to what is true and what is good. Now, following that, you have confidence. There are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in the castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time was right. This time is right now. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. Do you understand how important this card is that you received this? I need to reread this to you so you understand the recent events that you've recently gone through and you've experienced. You being fucked over, you being looked over, having things done to you unfairly. They are tests. They were done to you so you know your worth and your value. It is how you do it, not that it was done to you, but how you manage. You right now, know, and you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held up high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I'll be with you every step of the way. You know how you're going to do that? Like this. That's why it's telling you it's time to come home. It's time to be the fiery person that you are, because you're also very creative. And Mars is backing you right now, so it's going to give you that energy boost that you need to do what you need to do, right? My child, you have chosen the symbol of the high priestess of fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the high priestess of fire for inspiration and joy. She will release you from the traps of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but can also burn when it's allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. That's exactly what this whole entire reading was about. Using your skills, your ability to shine bright within you. And you do you and not worry about anybody else. Even if you've been done dirty or wrong, trust me, karma's going to come and it will serve everything on a platter. I promise you that. All right, this was a very long reading. I hope you enjoyed that and I didn't bore you to tears. Members, I'll see you at the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.